What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. But before this video, there's a Weeble video. I know a lot of you don't always watch the investing content. However, in that video, it talks about Weeble getting into cryptos and a promotion specifically for you guys, 4 free stocks for signing up and depositing more than $100. Best promotion they've ever offered. Minimum value of $21 for depositing $100. Something you guys might want to take advantage of. But on to a video I can make every single day, it seems. EA Sports proving to us they don't know how to make a quality football game. They don't know how to let you play the game they make, and they don't deserve the NFL exclusivity agreement. Since Thursday's shuttle update, some players have been experiencing increased disconnect issues. They've been working on it all weekend, hope to have it patched earlier this week, and they're going to update you when it arrives. But here is the clincher for me. And whenever they put out something like this, I go and look, because this happens 95% of the time. Big Papa 33015. He actually shows, he has a receipt, as the kids like to say. He has a receipt that says, I literally just showed you this was happening by going to help.ea.com. You attempted to belittle me by telling me it wasn't the problem that I said it was, and now you're coming out and stating this is some investigation. So you can see he actually has this response from help.ea.com, where EA directs you to go. Connection troubleshooting. Thanks for the information. However, we're not tracking anything that would explain the impact you've described as widespread. So if you would like to explore some troubleshooting steps, I'd suggest you start with your home network and check out the guide below. Understand what's happening here. This is a guy that's taking time out of his day to let EA Sports know there's an issue with their servers. He's having a problem with their game. They are then responding to him and saying, hey, we're not tracking anything that would explain that you have a widespread problem with our servers, even though we all know that's not the case. Anyone in this community knows that's not the case. They literally quote widespread, which I will say probably unnecessary, and then tell him to start with his home network. And then later on, they come out and say, not only do we know this is a huge issue, we've been working on it all weekend, and we're going to have to patch a resolution for this. You know, I know some people will say this isn't a big deal, that companies have transgressions with customers all the time. But the reality is EA has put themselves under a microscope. Initially, just by getting the exclusivity agreement so that no one else could make an NFL simulation game. And it's continued to go downhill from there. This is a guy that wants to play their game. There's a lot of people in this community, myself included, that don't want to play Madden. This is a guy that's trying to play the game. And he isn't even respected as a customer. He is telling them in advance of their issue being public that there's a problem so they can help better resolve it. So they can be more aware of what their customers are experiencing, and they defer it back to him. EA has to start understanding accountability. I know they're big with RFID tags and players right now. That's how they're going to fix Madden. Maybe they could put RFID tags into other gaming companies and learn and study those companies' interactions with their customers. And maybe that would help EA improve. Maybe we've been too hard on EA just wanting a better football game. Maybe their resources shouldn't go into better player movements and understanding football better, because we know that won't work. I'm going to cover that in a separate video. But maybe they need to take that same technology and apply it to themselves and learn better customer service, learn better response to your customers, learn how to treat a customer with more respect. Because that 0.2 user score hasn't really seemed to drive home the point that we're fed up with this game and we're fed up with how this company treats us. So, with that said, you guys should know by now, tomorrow, something like this very well may happen again. And I will be here to cover it in the week with more commentary.